Strong hostility towards critics and criticism appears to be a universally shared position, and although I can see why, I believe that to be one of the many unfortunate realities of humankind. People like flattery and encouragement. They like to believe that they're good at something, and they love when others reinforce that belief. They hate being told that they suck, but sometimes they do, and they need to hear it. Sometimes they don't suck, but they aren't nearly as good as they think they are, or as others have told them they are. The other day I was scrolling through the comment section of a YouTube video of Chuka Parker, a self-taught piano player who appeared on Australia's Got Talent at the age of 16 and played a little improvised piece that gave the judges and everyone in the audience a massive boner. It was nothing spectacular, though it was quite good for a self-taught 16-year-old. Now, I'm a university-trained musician, and I've seen some really amazing piano players. I've seen guys with master's degrees and doctorates in piano performance. I've listened to professors and piano instructors play for years, but I've also listened to some teenagers with fantastic skills and talent. So you can imagine why I got pretty upset when I saw some idiot in the comments calling Mr. Parker a genius. That comment had hundreds of likes and dozens of replies where other morons would blindly agree with the original poster's irresponsible use of terminology. Of course, these people were obviously not musicians and they didn't know what the fuck they were listening to or talking about. They saw a guy play a bunch of pentatonic scales really fast and they decided that he must be a genius. I tried to explain to them in a calm and analytical manner that his performance did not demonstrate the application of any sort of deep theoretical knowledge or a comprehensive mastery of the instrument. Hell, the guy didn't even have proper technique. Nothing about his improvisation was authentic, let alone innovative, and the musical language that he used was bland and basic at best. And of course, they reacted as if I just declared my intention to murder their respective mothers and rape their corpses in the ass. Denial, anger, insults. All the usual shit from loser fanboys who won't accept that their hero might be anything less than the literal reincarnation of Jesus Christ himself. People like being comforted in their beliefs. Then came one of my all-time favorite replies. "You're just jealous 'cause he's famous and you're not." This dismissal of criticism, often used by angry Justin Bieber fangirls back when hating on JB was still trendy, instantly makes you sound like a fucking retard. I'm jealous of Chuka Parker because he's famous? There are hundreds of famous people, far more famous than he is, that I respect and whose work I admire. Why am I not jealous of them? I never questioned the skills and talent of Dizzy Gillespie or Steve Vai. I never belittled Bach's and Wagner's masterpieces. Well, yeah, but Chuka Parker is closer to your age and he lives in the same century as you, so there's a sense of rivalry there. Joey Alexander, another piano player, is much younger than me and he's also currently alive, but I recognize him as a pure genius nonetheless. You see, people often mistake a reaction to a perceived injustice for jealousy. Many people in the entertainment industry get rich and famous for reasons that have nothing to do with their actual capacities, and that frustrates certain people. Any professionally trained singer may listen to Katy Perry and think, I'm way better than her at what she does, yet she makes hundreds of millions of dollars and I can barely afford a 2005 Toyota Camry. That doesn't seem fair to me. Conversely, when musicians listen to true virtuosos such as Paco de Lucia or Yundi Lee, they feel respect and admiration for them because they're acutely aware that those individuals are capable of doing things that are far out of reach for almost everyone else on the planet. Because of that, they've really earned their fame and money, and they properly deserve them. Have you ever wondered why no one is hating on Liszt or calling Beethoven a faggot? That's why. Here's another equally irritating defense mechanism for whiny, pathetic, weak-minded individuals who handle criticism as graciously as Asians handle alcohol. Whatever, it's not like I can do any better. I found this retarded quote on the internet the other day. If you can't cook, don't tell someone their food needs more salt. Why? Are my taste buds deficient if I can't cook? Can I tell an architect that he may have done a poor job after the roof of my house collapses on my head and I end up in the hospital or, in the graveyard? I also saw this quote by Finnish composer Jean Sibelius. Pay no attention to what the critics say. A statue has never been erected in honor of a critic. Yeah, a statue has never been erected in honor of a doctor either, and call me crazy, but I'd still rather abstain from eating 3 chocolate bars a day if a doctor told me I suffered from diabetes. You should pay attention to what critics say. And I don't mean 12-year-old boys calling you gay online, I mean actual critics. Often those people are not just jealous of your amazing gifts, or sad trolls who wish to see you fail. Often they're providing you with the proper means to succeed, by offering you a mirror in which you can see yourself and your work from a perspective other than your own. Criticism is valuable. It's a way to learn and perfect your craft, or improve your personality. Listen to what your teachers, your professors, your parents, or your friends might have to say about you or your work. Listen to what strangers have to say as well and try to understand what they're telling you and why. Ditch that childish, fuck the haters attitude. It isn't going to help you with anything. You aren't the pinnacle of human evolution, and neither is that douchebag celebrity whose dick you wish you could suck every night. The sooner you understand that, the sooner you'll take your first step away from being a giant pain in everyone's ass.